Hi, I'm Caitlin, otherwise known as a compatibility coach. That's a long and I am a life and love coach who usually works with women to get amazing relationships and to find love in a world that can feel a little bit chaotic and sometimes a little bit hopeless. So today, what I am talking to you about is manifesting and potentially why manifesting, calling something in, isn't working for you. And this might be because you are missing a very, very important step. So usually when we think of manifesting, we think of we'll do some visualizations, we'll be positive around this thing, and it will come to us. Usually it's when your vision, your feelings, your beliefs, and your actions all have to actually align to call something in. It's based on the law of attraction, which pretty much says the energy that you focus on something with is what you're going to get back. So if you are constantly really wanting something, but it's coming from a place of fear and desperation and need, then that's what's going to be reflected back, rather than something that's based on excitement and joy and love and gratitude and all those things. So when it comes to love, there's a lot of coaches who talk about manifesting love, and I do a little bit. I don't call myself a manifestation coach because I think sometimes it gives the wrong impression, which when I'm taking clients through this process of finding love and calling that person in, I want them to have a amazing, extraordinary kind of love that's secure and happy and healthy and everything they've ever dreamed of. It might not come in the time they want it to, it might not come in the way they want it to look, and it might not be the package that they want, but that's how it will feel for them. That's what I really, really want. And in order to do that, there are certain steps that you have to take. And it's not all visualizations and, thinking positively. We really have to do the deeper work on how you are showing up and what might be blocking you getting the thing you say you want. And, a lot of that can look like looking at blueprints, love patterning, what your beliefs are, what your attachment style is, and how this is all manifesting in your behavior. Because even if you say you want a relationship, but you are still doing certain things like texting your ex or showing up really judgmentally on dates, or you're, this is Frank by the way, or you are saying you want amazing communication, but actually people pleasing and, feeling like you've got to be perfect. All these things are things we do need to look at, because they're not going to help you in creating that lovely relationship. Now, the thing that I have seen the most of recently is when I'm talking to people on discovery calls and we say, kind of, who would you like to be with, what you want? And it really is that wanting to feel safe and secure. It's wanting to feel loved. It's wanting to feel happy. You want somebody where they're kind, they're compassionate, they're loyal, there's integrity, they're funny, there's great communication, blah, 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 which amazing qualities, right? But this month alone, I've been ghosted after a discovery call or a consult call about 6 times, and I'm filming this on the 18th of March. Now, that's pretty common in the industry. It's not something that particularly bothers me because I love to work with people who are a hell yes, but it is a really big indicator of where your head's at and where your behaviour's at. So if you have ghosted me, you're probably not watching this anyway, but if you are looking for love, you need to go back to step 1 and actually look at what is blocking you. You need to look at how you're showing up. You need to look at what you're bringing to the table and get really accountable for that. Because as I've said before, if you're acting like an arse and you're saying you want this amazing partner, that's not going to tally. So you need to look at if your actions are aligning with what you say you want, and if you are aligning with what you say you want. If you want this great love, if you want this healthy, amazing, secure love, are you that person? And are you acting in a way that is going to demonstrate that? You know, we need to do the deeper work on kind of what is going on. And if you know actually that you aren't acting in a way that's going to align with this amazing person that you want to call in, that's where you do the shadow work and the belief work and the, you know, the looking at the underbelly of what's happening, and not from a lens that you are a bad person or that there's anything wrong with you, just accepting that we're people full of contradictions, but in order to work towards something and manifest something and call something in, we have to start there. So if you're looking at manifesting, if you're around the buzzword at the moment and you're doing the visualizations, you're doing the affirmations, and it's still not happening, then I suggest you really actually look at behavior, look at your beliefs, look at the underbelly, look at the shadow work. Terry Cole calls it clearing out the basement, baby, which is why with clients, we don't ever start at the end. We don't really start the dating. We start from the beginning. We start from childhood. We start from your last relationship. We start from your behavior and what is going on. So that's what I wanted to say on that note. I'll drop in my little ghosting story. If you would like to start to do the work to turn this around, what I suggest is you can either do it with a coach or you have to get really accountable. And if you're going to get accountable, use friends. Because you will have huge blind spots, as we all do, when it comes to your own behavior. So use a friend or work with somebody, but start by thinking about the kind of life you'd like to have, the kind of relationship you'd like to build, and then turn it around on you and actually look at how you've shown up in every single day in every single relationship. Look at what your triggers are. Look at when you get reactive. You know, look at what you're judging and why. Look at if you're bringing a load of negativity to dating at the moment. We have to start by looking at you and making sure you are the kind of partner that you want to have, and that's what you're working towards. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can keep making free content. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I might make a few videos on that kind of underbelly that we talked about, you know, whether it's the abandonment wound, the attachment styles. Let me know if this is something you're interested in or what you want to see more of. Please always comment, and I will speak to you soon.